Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be another picoCTF web challenge. This is an easy one named cookies. Let's get into it. The description reads, "Who doesn't love cookies? Try to figure out the best one." Let's take a look at the web page. Here is the web page, and you can see that it is welcoming us with the search engine. So if we just try passing something, it says this doesn't appear to be a valid cookie. Well, let's see what's being stored client side here. Let's take a look at cookies, and you can see we have a cookie named value1. So the obvious thing to do here is to initially try changing that cookie, and we can do that in Firefox. We'll just change that to 1, and we'll resubmit. I'm just looking at the data on the side here, the values, same site, none. So if this was a CSRF attack, we would want to be mindful of that. That would make it obviously easier. Host only, HTTP only, max. Okay, interesting. Well, let's go ahead and try another search with our new cookie and see, does it just reset the cookie? Does it accept it? It just reset the cookie. Okay, why don't we go ahead and what if we add another one and call it name? I'm wondering, would this trick it if I just said name 1 and a search? I doubt it. I don't think that's how this will work. No, so let's go ahead and fire up Burp Suite and see what we can find. Okay, here is the request in Burp Suite. So let's go through this together. Of course, we're going to forward the first few, intercept off. Let's grab our search here. So we'll just type in 3A's. We'll submit this. We'll see we have a cookie name here in the post request. So this is something we can change. So we're going to forward that. We'll see here that we now send a GET request because our cookie hasn't been reset, I guess, by the server. Not totally clear. We'll forward this again. And now it's doing a check. So on the check, we're going to, again, change the cookie to 1, forward this off. And you can see it actually says this is a cookie not very special. From here, we would have to iterate and keep changing the cookie number, and that could take a while. So I've prepared a script. Let me show you. Now, don't judge me. I did do this in PowerShell. Let me walk you through it. At the start, we're just defining our URL, obviously. Secondly, we want to check to make sure the phrase not very special is not there. So we'll just define it to start. Now we'll initialize the starting cookie value, and we just give it number 1 with the variable phrase detected. Now we create a loop because we want to loop through all possible cookie iterations until we find a different page result, different content than what we're finding with all the other ones, which is not very special. So we loop through here, and while the phrase is not detected, we create a cookie, a system cookie. The reason we don't do the HTTP cookie is because that inherits from the system cookie, so we'll just do it at the system level. We create our cookie here, assign it to the domain or URL. From here, we now need to create a web session object to actually store that cookie. So here we'll create a web session and add our cookie. Then we need to make the HTTP request with our cookie. Once that's done, we create an if statement to check if our phrase did or did not match. So let's send this away. And you can see here it iterates through until we get to number 18. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like if we jump back over to Burp. All right, and here we are. We're going to change this cookie name to 18. Send that off. Oh, and we have the flag. There it is.